Good day to all of you. I hope I find you well wherever you are. I'm excited about today's chat because in today's chat I want to address something absolutely fundamental, and that has to do with not just the needs of men, but how do we get to the place where we guide men, lead men, so that men can become the greatness they are. The first thing, if a man is ever to be fulfilled in life, a man can only be fulfilled if he addresses the first fundamental in his life, and that is his spiritual needs. When a man is not spiritually fulfilled, they become dysfunctional. And it doesn't matter. You find wealthy people getting into all sorts of nonsense, which eventually destroy them. I'm not going to mention names for obvious professional reasons, but a lot of top American business gurus travel to the East. Most of them have got a spiritual guru who presides over them. Why? Because there is a need to recognize that when a man is not anchored in something that is greater than he is, he will float. Any ship that is not anchored will float away to sea, get wrecked, and never be found again. When a man has found his spiritual anchor, in my case, I make no apologies for it. God is my spiritual anchor. I met Christ when I was 16 years old. I turned 52 this year on the 8th of November. The second thing that a man needs to be fulfilled in is his environmental fulfillment. What is environmental fulfillment? Environmental fulfillment is that which fulfills a man by the way he answers or addresses and brings answers to his environment. The reason most men are dysfunctional and have no joy in their lives is because they just existing. When a man is not giving, is not bringing solutions, is not answering the needs of either his community or his nation or the world, he becomes dysfunctional because the man just becomes a dependent. So what sort of fulfillment is this? The man goes to the river and he finds he has to walk 5 kilometers upstream in order to find a place to cross. So he builds a dam, or rather he builds a bridge. The bridge answers a need. When the man has built a bridge, he becomes fulfilled. There is a water problem, so the man builds a dam. When he has done that, the man may not even need to be recognized for it. It is that fulfillment that is in his heart that makes the difference. Third level, and they go in that hierarchy. So first is spiritual, then is environmental, then thirdly is material. He's built the bridge, he's built the dam, he's built a car, he's built whatever needs to be built in order to answer a need in his environment. Now is the material needs. He needs to be able to gather a few things, have things that will answer needs in his own life. You recognize in the listing of things that I'm doing that he did not start with a car that he needed or a house that he needed. So when the man becomes materially fulfilled, there now comes a need for relationship. He needs a cheerleader. He needs company. He needs someone who will come and cheer him on, somebody who believes in him. It could be a time when things are not working. What he's looking for, ladies, if you're listening to this, he's not looking for a critic. He's looking for a cheerleader, someone who comes to him and says, I know you can do it. I believe in you. Remember, he's partly or fully materially fulfilled. Now what he's looking for is relationship. He needs someone he can go to, someone he can offload his concerns, someone he can cry and be a baby if needs be. And lastly, the man needs sexual fulfillment. Sexual fulfillment must never come before all the others. When sexual fulfillment comes before the others, you develop the third world. That is why poverty is always associated with number of children. You never find huge families in wealthy societies. Sexual fulfillment must be the last thing, because sexual fulfillment is the culmination of the relational fulfillment. It comes because the person has found someone, the man has found someone who is important to him, who means something to him, who now he wants to be able to enjoy his spiritual fulfillment. He wants to enjoy his environmental contribution. He wants to enjoy his material fulfillment. And that comes because of the relationship. And the relational fulfillment now is what must lead to a sexual fulfillment, and never the other way around. I hope you had, and I hope wherever you are, this causes you to start making the right decisions. Make the right choices to life. Go and succeed wherever you are, in whatever you do, whatever you do. And when you do that, if you were blessed, either after you have done or just by this chat, inbox me. Say hi. I'd like to be able to interact and relate to you sometime. My name is Bothwell Piri. I'm a father of four and a lover of life. Hope to see you again soon. God bless you, and wherever you are, go again and succeed.